Hey guys, hi. I am here for another update. This is my refeeding, day 4 and final day of my refeeding before I go into like just whole meals, regular meals. Actually, I did have kind of a whole meal today. I introduced eggs, so I had eggs, scrambled eggs, with sauteed spinach on the side and a banana, and it was delectable. It tasted so good. For lunch, I made a kale salad with avocado, with my guacamole sauce that I made yesterday, and just put some spices and some lime juice, and I can't wait to dig into that for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm going to be introducing grains. I'm going to have just rice and beans and maybe some kind of light sauce. I haven't figured that out yet. Also, I'm heading out of town starting tomorrow, so it's going to be a challenge now. But I'll keep you guys updated because I'm not going to be home to be able to make my own meals. So it's a challenge just trying to find good meals that I can eat while I'm away out of town. This refeeding program has actually kind of been easy. I really decided to take my time. I decided to take my time and introduce foods and to introduce food groups day by day. The first day I had vegetable broth. I had my vegetable broth. You guys saw me, have my taste for the first time. And I basically had that first day. That was all I had. And then the second day, in the morning, I had my vegetable broth, but then I introduced my Greek yogurt. I decided to introduce yogurt fairly quickly because I suffer with gas, with acid reflux, and I had that before my fasting. So I just needed my digestive system, my gut, my stomach gut area to kind of start rebuilding, kind of start regenerating a little bit quicker, and probiotics like yogurt and things like that work. So I had plain Greek yogurt, and I tasted that for the first time because I always have to have some kind of something in it, like sugar. Like I always get the flavored ones, but I tasted the Greek yogurt, just the plain ones, and they tasted really good. But what I did do though, because I also wanted to introduce fruits as well, so I got some raspberries and I got some blueberries, and I just blended them all in a blender with my Greek yogurt, and I just used that for sweetener, and amazed boss, it was great. And so I had that the second day with my vegetable broth, and that was pretty much it. And I just kind of eating like handfuls of the blueberries as the days went by. No big meals, no nothing like that. Yesterday was day 3 of my refeeding, and so yesterday I actually had a banana for the first time, which was just kind of like a banana fruit, and I had a little bit left of my vegetable broth, so I had that. I finished that off yesterday morning, and then I had to go out to work, and I was out all day yesterday, and so it was a bit of a struggle because I did not do any meal prep or anything. I didn't think about it, I guess. And so while I was out, I got hungry. I was out all day, and I didn't have any food with me. I got so hungry, like true hunger. I now know the difference between craving hunger and true hunger, because all I had was a banana and my vegetable broth. And so I did get hungry. Luckily, in my line of work, I'm out on route all day, so I was able to stop by Walmart, and so I got like those apple slices. They had like these apple slices in one slide, and then they had like my other one, they had string cheese, which is perfect because I wanted to be able to introduce like cheese, nothing too heavy, but string cheese is basically, it's mozzarella, it's not bad. So it had cheese in there, and I believe that was basically it. And then and they also had celery. It was actually pretty good. So, and then they had like a dip in it, which I didn't use. I just ate the celery sticks with the apple slices, and then the mozzarella sticks, and they were really good. And then also that's actually where no, later on in the day when I went to, because I had to get my car serviced, so at the dealership area they were selling these dried kale chips. Not chips, they're actually kale leaves, just dried, like dehydrated leaves. And it was like, they were just so good. Like, it's so weird because I hated vegetables. Like, you couldn't get me to eat a salad I just didn't like them. And so to find myself liking dried kale leaves and plain Greek yogurt, it's just mind-blowing to me. And that is just proof to me that the fasting, if it didn't do anything else, it at least reset my taste buds. Because, and like even sprinkling lime on things, that just wasn't really my cup of tea. But you know, hey, I'm loving these kale dry, like they just make the perfect snack. They make the perfect snack. And so that's now going, like that's something I'm going to be buying now on the regular, because I could have that in my truck while I'm on route. And if I get hungry or famished or whatever, I can just grab a couple of those, eat that, drink some water. I'm good. And it's like the healthiest thing, because you're literally eating dried vegetables. It's amazing. Okay, so I mean, I literally felt like it was Christmas Day when I tasted those, and I loved it. And I was like, what? A healthy, really, a vegetable snack? Like a real, natural, 100% organic vegetable snack. Crazy. But anyway, okay. So, yeah, so I ran into those yesterday. I'm gonna put an insert of a picture of it so you guys can see what I'm talking about and the brand. But yeah, and so that was pretty much yesterday. And I got home. And then I made my guacamole sauce. Well, my guacamole fresh, you know, I use like fresh avocados. I basically made the Chipotle, like literally Chipotle's version of their guacamole. And it tasted just like Chipotle's version. I just used the guacamole, fresh cilantro, lime juice, salt, and think I might be missing something in there. If I am, I'll put it in the description. Oh, and onions and chopped onions. And I like red onions. It just gives it a kick. And red onions, and that was it. And I just mashed everything together. It came out chunky, just like theirs. I am never asking for Chipotle. I'm never asking for guacamole at Chipotle ever again, because I can make my own. I'm not paying $3 anymore for some guacamole on my burrito bowl. Sorry. But yeah, so it was good. But I made that because I knew I was going to be making a salad this morning. So now bring us to day 4, final day of my refeeding. And day 4, this morning I had some eggs, some scrambled eggs with olive oil. This is the first day I introduced eggs. This is the first time I'm introducing any kind of animal product or anything, and also the first time I'm introducing oils. So I scrambled up some eggs. I sauteed my spinach. So good. Ooh, it was so good. And I had a banana this morning. And then I made a kale salad, fresh kale salad, using my guacamole. I just put some lime juice in there. I'm loving lime. I love lime juice. I think it just goes good with everything at this point. I don't know why. Before I fasted, didn't care for lime. After I fasted, now I love lime. Things that are sour, I don't get it. But whatever. So I squirted some lime juice in there, some olive oil in there. I put like basil leaves, some oregano, just a little bit of spices. I didn't put any salt because there is salt in the guacamole that I made. And then I just put about 1/3 cup of the guacamole mix in there and just mixed everything up. I'm going to insert that picture right there so you guys can see how it turned out. It just looks good and it tasted so good. I don't like salad dressing, and I believe that's one of the reasons why I just never liked salads to begin with, because, well, one, I just never liked raw vegetables, and then 2, just the dressings, I don't like ranch dressing. I mean, I like ranch dressing if I'm eating it with something else, but not with a salad. I don't like those Thousand Islands, balsamic, I just never liked dressing. And then when I looked at the calorie count, you get a salad and then you put a dressing on it, and most of your calories come from the dressing, and I don't even like them. So that's kind of reasons why I just never really ate a salad. But now that I did this and it tastes good, I feel like my guacamole sauce is my dressing, and that's what I'm going to use for my salads from here on out. Whatever way that you use it to get your greens down, that's what you do. And for me, this guacamole is going to work for me, and that's what I plan to do, to eat my salads every day, because you do need greens. Trust me, it's, you know, I feel like I'm talking to my kid self. You need your greens. You really need your greens. Because now that I'm older and I've run into like some issues, and I'm like, yep, you need some greens. So yeah, so I don't want to keep this video too long. I just wanted to just kind of update. I actually have to head out now for work. So I'll be editing and updating this when I get back, you know, to actually insert everything I needed to insert. But I just wanted to film this before I left. Oh, and also another thing too, like I said earlier, I am heading out of town. This weekend I'm going to Dallas to visit like two of my best friends that are there. So it is going to be a challenge because most likely I'm going to have to eat out. I'm going to try to cook at my best friend's house because she knows, you know, of my 40-day water fast, and she knows of my weight loss journey. So I'll be able to cook at her house when I get down to her house. But like my other best friend's house, I think he likes to eat out more. So it'll be a challenge, you know, but wherever I'm at, I'm going to obviously try to get the healthiest option, and I'll be updated on Instagram to keep myself accountable, so you guys can see what I'm eating while I'm out on the road. Because if I can make it through this week I haven't eaten really for 40 days, and now I'm going in, and I'm going to be going into restaurants and things like that. So if I can make it through this week without eating bad or anything like that, then I have a shot. I'm deciding to start my intermittent fasting next week when I get back. It made no sense to start it this week because I was just doing the refeeding and all that kind of stuff. And I also plan to start running also next week when I get back. It's been very, very, very cold. It's like 39 degrees here in Houston. We're just not ready. We're just not ready for this kind of weather. I have to go out there and get some running gear that's like, you know, like sweatpants and like actual stuff to keep me warm, headgear, gloves. Like I need to get the nines because it's too cold. And I run pretty early in the morning. So yeah, so hopefully by the end of this week. And also because I've been doing the refeeding, I wanted to be able to regain all my energy back before I even start any kind of rigorous exercise or anything like that. So all that will start next week. So my plan today is really just eating within my calories. I'm 155, and I checked and I saw that to maintain the 155, I need to be at about 1,400 calories, and that will keep me right at 155. Now I'm gonna try to do some kind of exercise, light exercise. I'm definitely gonna try to walk while I'm in Dallas and things like that. But I believe that's basically, oh, also the reason why I'm going to Dallas, because I just did a 40-day water fast. And so all these toxins came out of my skin, you know, which was great, you know, but I feel like I need like a good body scrub. And then I can't get one here in Houston because we have spas everywhere, but I'm going to this Korean spa. It's basically a Korean spa. I think the traditional name is Jimmy Jing or Jimmy Jang. If anyone can correct me who is Korean, and I'm sorry if I butchered that. But it's like a bathhouse, a spa, and it's like a sauna, and they also have like a water park. But it's 24 hours. You go in there, you soak. Like they have like 3 or 4 different like hot tubs, and they're like, it's different temperatures. One has mints and everything like that, and then they also have like 9 or 10 different like infrared system rooms or whatever, and just sauna rooms, and they just range. They have like an ice room, but you can just go in there and just like literally just unwind, soak, meditate. They have restaurants in there because once you get in there, you can't bring your own food in there. You know, but it's just a great place to just like, a lot of people actually go there also for even detox reasons because you sweat out a lot of things while you're there. You know, so, and they just have the best body scrub. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to do all my soaks, you know. And what I love about this is because like it's a women's, a men's, and then they have the general. And the women's wet area and the men's, you go in and like you're completely naked. Like you have to shower before you even go into the water, and you just soak. Like you just soak, you know. It's like your body needs that. You just soak, and then you can go out there and then go into the hot rooms, meditate while the heat, you know, is doing whatever the good stuff that it does to your body. But I do plan on getting like a full body scrub, you know, scrub all my dead skin cells, all that stuff. Scrub it. I just want to feel like a fresh, whole new person from the inside and from the outside. And so that's why I'm going to Dallas, because we don't have one of those in Houston. King Spa, that's the name of the place. If you're listening, if someone out there is listening, please build one here. I don't know why we don't have one here in Houston. This is like the biggest city in Texas, but there is one in Dallas. So, and my best ones are in Dallas, so I don't mind driving the 4 hours or 3.5 hours to go visit that place and then go visit my friends and just make it a trip all in one. So I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be out of town, but if you guys loving this content, please thumbs it up. So that this video can actually get out there, because I am a fairly small channel, so you know it's not going to come up in the searches unless it's thumbed up. And so anybody else who's on a weight loss journey, who's on a fasting journey, you know, who sees this can maybe get some kind of inspiration, some kind of help. I know I've actually heard from some people that said that my journey inspired them, and that is the best thank you, the best gift that I can personally get is the way, if I can pay that forward in some way, that makes me feel good that it actually is helping people. Also subscribe, you know, for more content if you want to stay with me on my journey and see how I'm able to maintain, and then start my second part of my journey, because I'm still 20 pounds overweight. I'm 155 and my goal was 135. So this trip is not about going to go eat everything. No, I'm very cautious. I have that in my mind as well, that weight I still need to lose. I still need to get down to 135. So I'm not trying to make this any harder starting next week. And then also follow me on Instagram. My ad's right there. And I'll be doing just regular updates, posts and everything, especially on Instagram, because I'm going to be out. So I'll be posting what I'm eating every day that I'm out, because most of my meals this week from here on out I won't be able to make. So it's gonna be about just choices that I make and things like that. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.